Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats from Popternative, speaking to Thomas and Nicole about Troppo, which is going to be dropping on Amazon Freevee May 20th. Thank you both for your time. Nicole, this is really cool because the show actually dropped in Australia. It's aired in Australia already. Yeah. And now a lot more people are going to be able to see it. So it's interesting. It's like it's getting released again. What's going through your mind knowing more people in the US are going to be able to see it now?
I know, I'm super psyched. And it's kind of like having two birthday parties. Like, we had the celebration and it's been out and it's been so well received by the Australian audience, which is amazing. And so I'm just excited for America to see what we've done. I really think they're going to love it.
It's a really cool feeling, right? It's being disseminated to another audience instantly on the 20th. It's really cool. Thomas, it's really cool as well because, you're also an executive producer on this with your company, Renegade Entertainment, which is really awesome. You wore many hats. You've acted in some amazing TV shows and movies. And I'm just wondering, when at a young age, when you kind of started acting, was it always in the back of your mind that you wanted to be in the other side of things and make things and produce, or did it kind of just happen for you?
No, I have to tell you that it was always producing and directing have always been in the back of my mind. In fact, I would say that, people get into their positions in different ways, and in the back of my mind was acting was my way in to producing and directing, because that's where all the big decisions are made, and where we get to find material like Crimson Lake and Troppo and protect that novel, that graphic novel, and do the best we can so that the translation from page to screen is true. It's as true as we can make it. Candice Fox wrote a fantastic murder mystery novel, Crimson Lake. Pick it up on Amazon. You will not be disappointed. My mother's a huge mystery fan, and she gave me the thumbs up. She said, that lady can write. So it's really important that we protect, the creations that started in Candice's mind.
Absolutely. Nicole, if we talk about the show, adapted by the amazing book, like Thomas said, I mean, it's, the one thing that I love about it is the complex characters. And I'm just wondering, is that something that, that you love the most about storytelling, that you can dive into these worlds with all these complex different characters?
Yeah, absolutely. And you get to be crazy in a way that would get you put in jail otherwise. So yeah, it's so much fun to play complex characters and to be able to leave them on set and go home and enjoy your life.
That's the key.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right? I did an interview a while ago, and someone said, they were at a birthday party. They're explaining to a 10-year-old what they do. They were acting, and they were like, "I play pretend for a living." Thomas, that's literally what it is.
The best way I've heard it is we make believe like we're not pretending.
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, it is pretty good. Thank you both for your time. It's exciting on Amazon Freevee, May 20th. Troppo, Thomas, Nicole, this was a blast. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thank you. Thanks, Petey.
Thanks. Petey Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Candice Fox about Troppo coming to Amazon Freevee May 20th. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thanks, Petey. Thanks for having me.
No, absolutely. Okay, I'm so excited to ask you this question. You write the book. It's ready to go. It's about to get disseminated to the masses. Does anything come to mind when it's out in terms of adapting it into a TV show? Or is it kind of not at all? I'm really curious about that.
Oh man, I decided I wanted to be an author when I was 12, and it took me, until I was 26 to actually get published for the first time. It was that hard. I had 4 failed manuscripts, 200 rejection letters plus, and so my big dream was to have one book published ever, anywhere. you know. So when they were saying to me, we're going to make a TV show out of your books, we'll put all these amazing stars and there's all this millions of dollars, I was like, yeah, like, I'm not sure I really believe that, but okay. You know, it seems safe to believe that or to hope for that. And then they told me, you know, Thomas Jane has touched down in Australia and we're going to start filming on Tuesday. I was like, what? It's actually happening. Amazing.
Yeah, it is so crazy. It's interesting too, because, you know, the access, like your book, a lot of people from around the world have access to read the book and everything. This originally aired in Australia. Now it's going on Amazon Freevee for a more audience. It's kind of like full circle a little bit, right? Where people had access to the book and now more people. What do you think about that? A bigger audience in the US on Amazon Freevee. What do you think about that, Candice?
It's exciting for me. I am just ready to meet those new readers, because they get hold of one of my books and then they're just like, oh my God, you've got this huge backlist. It's so wonderful, because I think that the first time you have a book out, you have a TV show out, people think you've just got one, and then they look you up and they're so excited. We're going to start this big relationship. So it's good. I'm ready for that excitement. And I'm ready to meet new fans, just because they're so nice. They're so excited. I get the best fan mail from the far reaches of the world, you know, Sweden and Germany and the US. And I just feel connected. I feel connected to everyone.
In the book and in the show, you know, the complex characters is something that really stands out. I mean, everyone's going to have like a different thing they love about the book and the show, right? But like for me, it's the complex characters. Was that kind of on your mind when you were creating the book? Like just kind of, because there's a lot going on with the characters. There's a lot happening. I'm just curious about that.
It is, yeah. I try to write characters who don't get on. And I just find it incredibly boring when there's all this high-fiving and go team and, oh, that's what I was thinking, and finishing each other's sentences. And particularly when the characters, their chemistry is so great, they sleep with each other. I hate that. I really want to see two people who are very, very different trying to solve a puzzle together, all of the arguments, all of the judgments, all of the secrets and lies. I want that conflict. Because there's nothing worse than trying to get a job done with somebody you're supposed to be working with and they're in your way. And I think that is that plays out beautifully in the TV show, because it takes them 8 episodes to really understand each other and
Absolutely.
come together. And as they get closer and closer and closer, it's heartwarming for you as a viewer.
It's so great. I loved every minute of it. And Candice, thank you so much for your time. And people are going to be able to see it in the US on Amazon Freevee, May 20th, Troppo. It was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for spreading the word.
Absolutely.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.